Now I know these are just my opinions, folks. There's a couple people out of there that's bent out of shape about what Don Imus said. True, it was a little off character, off color remark, but at the same point in time, it's like the things that we Americans get bent out of shape about and things that get brought into light and bent out of proportion about are the small things. We need to be more adamant about the same things that's big things. But at the same point, everybody now, they blowing the situation out because he called the girls hoes. Hey, that's wrong. All that's wrong. But the racial stuff comes in when he said they were nappy-headed hoes. Hey, neither that's here nor there. But at the same time, he also said that the Tennessee girls, they were cute. They were pretty. And he was making a comparison, apples and oranges. He was saying that the Tennessee girls kind of hot. You feel me? He was saying he was digging them. It was black girls on the Tennessee team. So, though his remark was racist, at the same time, he was saying that the other girls were cute on the other team. So it really wasn't as racist as you might think it was. Which brings me to my other point. Then, Imus goes to, I don't know how, back up what he said by saying guys in hip-hop music go around saying whatever they say. Okay, if that's the case, it's like the case of, okay, if Johnny jumped off a bridge, would you do it? Sure, I know that saying is cliche, but hey, it's like, so what? These guys are doing it. They doing that, making money. I don't come to your job, and I don't go bothering you. So why you gonna come back at me and say some wild stuff like that? That doesn't even hold any precedent anywhere. Makes no sense. So then, now everybody's running with, so what is hip-hop really saying? I don't know how we even got on this subject, but it's a multi-billion-dollar corporation. Sure, sales are down, but everybody loves music. Everybody, it gets them through their day. And when you go to exercise, you exercise to it. You turn on the TV, you hear it in the commercials. It's on, it's everywhere. So, with that said, it's like, how could you now go around and question hip-hop? It's been questioned since it came out in the late 70s. But that's also neither here nor there. How could you go to guys that came from situations, the worst situations, single parent household, drugs everywhere, low incomes, and they made a positive out of this situation? They were just reporting on what was going on in the hood. And it was no different than any author of any book, non-fiction, that wrote any type of story whatsoever. So it's kind of like you wouldn't get mad at Charles Dickens for writing a novel, and if he used bad language in it or anything like that, nobody cares. It's been books documented from the history, that's got horrible stuff in it, but nobody goes back to these authors and was like, wow, you're really saying some wild things. You think you want to tone it down, and don't you think you have a responsibility? Nobody goes to these same people, the people that write movies, has got the craziest guns that don't even exist. Miami Vice was the wildest shit. The motherfucker shot the gun. The motherfucker arm came off in the damn car. Shot a dude arm off in a joint. Shorty had a gun. The bullet went through my main man skull and snapped his spine before he could press a... The shit is so outlandish. It's so wild. But yeah, we could sit through 3 hours of that. But an hour tape of Snoop Dogg, now you wanna have some big, it's a problem. But Snoop, nobody talk about the good things, the charitable things that hip-hop artists do, and they do it on a regular basis. They have very many non-profit organizations. Snoop, he take care of the kids on the football league. Jay-Z, when Columbine happened, he gave half the proceeds of the tour show money. He gave that money. Then when Hurricane Katrina came around, Diddy and Jay-Z both gave money right there.